Okay, so, I mean, that's pretty much what I wanted to start with. And, that's right, let me start cutting this doctrine of the one, just like I said, it's just pretty much common sense, but just to show that the Negroes, what are we doing? We still doing Christianity. We still doing Islam. So even back then, you know, the Israelites were doing wood and stone, but it continues on today. Okay, and then when I get the main scriptures that show not only we in Babylon, which is America, and that when the Lord comes back, that's when the Israelites going home. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not right. They're not supposed to be there right now because no one's seen the Lord. You seen the Lord? I'm sure not. So you know what I'm saying? So let me get into Psalms 14 and verse 7. So I'm gonna just match this up real quick, show something. Okay, Psalms 14 and 7. Oh, that the salvation of Israel were come out of Zion, when the Most High bringeth back the captivity of his people. Jacob shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. Okay, so when the Most High bringeth back the captivity of his people, and first of all, as far as the fake Jews, Adolf knew that the Jews were black. You know what I'm saying? So the Romans knew that the Jews were black. So the captivity, them supposedly coming back, when were they held captive by a bunch of nations? You know what I'm saying? They freely went into the land of Israel. They didn't, you know, they weren't brought back. And like I said, it has to go with according to what the scriptures are saying. When the Lord came back, that's when they was going to be in the land of Israel forever. No wars, no nothing. You know, I should bring that out. Actually, yeah, I do have it for later. But let me match that up with Zephaniah. So when the Most High brings back the captivity of his people, we're gonna rejoice and shall be glad. Okay. So this is Zephaniah. First, I'm gonna start. Try to go by this real quick. I don't want it to be a long lesson, but okay, this is Zephaniah 3 and verse 8. And I'm going to just get to the point. You can read everything yourself. Verse 8, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Most High, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. For then will I turn to my people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Most High, to serve him with one consent. Now, just that real quick, all so-called Jewish people aren't calling on the name of the Most High. You got Jewish people that are atheists. I know I was doing this one sales job, and this one Jewish lady was talking about her faith and being a Buddha. She was in the Buddhist faith. So if you trying to say you know that those are the real Jews, then why isn't why is like all so-called Jewish people not following the Most High? If you know what I'm saying, if the scripture says that, I'm gonna get to the point, but just knowing that this scripture says, for then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Most High, to serve him with one consent. Not all Jewish people are doing that. Because I'm about to get into the point, which is right here. Verse 19 says, behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. At that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gathered you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Most High. So that's not happening right now. A praise among the people. A lot of people don't even like so-called Jewish people. So that's not talking about them. This scripture, I'm basically showing that this would have happened if the so-called Jews were in the land of Israel. So they're not the Jews. When the real Jews, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, West Indians, when the remnant, and I'll say the remnant because 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and West Indians that don't want to get right are going to die here in America. But just showing that the remnant is going to be exalted in those last and made a praise. So, and like I said, so there's Jewish people all over that. Some don't even believe in the Most High. Some don't, they're not getting that praise, maybe from America, because the Joint Alliance, with Obama and everything like that. But our Majinadad know the truth. That's why our Majinadad said, y'all not even the real, you're not the Jews. NASSER, I forgot his first name, but he said that the Jews, he can't respect them because the Jews left black and came back white. Okay, so I mean the Arabs know the deal, and also if the Most High is with you, fake Jews, or then why is the Arab countries able to bomb? They want to kill y'all so bad. And where's your power at? Thought the Most High was with y'all, So y'all not the real Jews. So and that's just plain because the scriptures say that when you get back, I'm not gonna get that, but when you get back, or you shall call your wall salvation, basically, and you're not doing that. Okay, so I mean, just showing that. So now let me get into these scriptures to show. Okay, this is Joel. Start at Joel, and I'm gonna try to get through this, and because I got to cut also. This is Joel 3. I'm gonna start at the 3rd verse. Okay. As a matter of fact, let me see. I start at the top. All right, I'll just start at the 2nd verse. Okay. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is in the Middle East, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. And that's going into, the slave trade, which I'm about to continue to read. But that's what they did. They sold our young boys for, and that's part of the curses as well, in the curses. But that's what they did. The Africans were selling, the young Israelite boys for harlots, and a woman for wine, also like weapons and things like that. Verse 4, yea, and what have ye done with me, O Tyre and Zidon, which is you Africans, and all the coast of Palestine, which is you Arabs? Will ye render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? Okay, so during the Arab slave trade, the slave trade between the Arabs, there are so many slaves that were purchased in the Arab slave trade. But here we go. What was the main focus is the Arabs and the Africans. What did they do? Here we go. Verse 5, because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things, the children also of Judah, okay, and the slave trade